បាទជំរាបសួរបងប្រុសបងស្រីហើយក៏ដូចជាសិស្សានុសិស្សទាំងអស់ខ្ញុំបាទឈ្មោះជាសោភ័ណ្ឌសារៈជាប្រធានកាល័យសិក្សានៃសាលាចំណេះទូទៅបៃវណ្ណាហើយថ្ងៃនេះគឺយើងមានកិត្តិយសខ្លាំងណាស់ដែលចនគាត់មកធ្វើបទសម្ភាសន៍ជាមួយខ្ញុំហើយខ្ញុំនឹងសម្ភាសន៍គាត់តាក់ទងទៅនឹងការបង្រៀនហើយនឹងចំណាប់អារម្មណ៍របស់គាត់ក្នុងការដែលគាត់ដាក់ពាក្យមកធ្វើការនៅទីនេះហើយបងប្អូនអរគ្នាចង់ដឹងពីចំណាប់អារម្មណ៍តាក់ទងនឹងការបង្រៀននិងការធ្វើការងារនៅទីនេះរបស់ចនហើយឥឡូវយើងនឹងស្ដាប់ការសម្ភាសន៍រវាងខ្ញុំហើយនឹងចនទាំងអស់គ្នាបាទសូមអញ្ជើញ Hello John.
Hello.
Today we will very happy to have John in our interview room. Okay, so John, firstly, could you just introduce us yourself? About where you are from and where are you teaching now?
Okay. Well, my name is John Henderson.
Yeah.
Okay. And I've been in Cambodia now since December.
Yeah.
And here at PVA for nearly 2 months.
2 months. Okay, John. And how do you feel when you're teaching English in PVA school?
I think I'm quite relaxed about it.
Yeah.
The students are actually quite well informed. They've got a good understanding of English.
Okay.
So, well, the age groups that I have taught. Teaching kids, then, like, they are less shy.
Yeah.
Okay. They're not afraid to make mistakes.
Yeah.
Where adults tend to be a bit more reserved because they think that they're like it makes them look smaller if they don't know.
Yeah. I see.
So I do find with like the older ages, then the students are a bit more reserved.
Yeah.
But the kids, they just dive in.
Okay.
They're not afraid to make mistakes.
Yeah. Okay. As we see in Cambodia, many students just want to study English. So could you just tell me what is the importance of English?
If the students can speak English more, then Cambodia is a developing country.
Yes.
So the more people that speak English, then the more people will come.
Yeah.
Yes, to Cambodia.
Okay.
Because they know that the Cambodian people have an understanding of the language.
All right, good. Could you just tell us about techniques or ways so that you can make the students, especially kids, can speak accurately and fluently so that they can find a good job as we mentioned earlier.
Okay. The way I do it, I'm not saying it's the perfect way, is to introduce the subject matter and then interact with the students, get them to use the subject matter, okay, and on a one-on-one conversation. I know it takes a lot of time going around all the students, but the students feel like that they are getting attention. They're not being ignored. So being young students, then they need that push and to make them feel that they're actually doing something worthwhile. So I generally try to interact with all the students and get them to use the subject vocabulary as much as possible and explain as much as possible, as much as they can understand of the subject matter. And always encouragement. And never be negative. If somebody says something that's not quite right, say, well, yeah, that's okay, but this is the correct way. So never be negative with the students. Always be positive. Give positive feedback.
Okay, thank you very much, John. I get very good point from you. And the last word is that positive, be positive with the student. It is very important, okay?
Yes.
Because teaching kids, we might need more patience because students sometimes can make noise.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they can wander off.
Okay, all right. But I see that John, you are interested by the students. As you can see, the students just follow you in the office.
Yeah.
During the break, they do not spend their break, but they meet you.
Yes.
Okay, John, thank you very much. One more question, John. So how do you think about the English curriculum in Pevana General Education School?
Generally, I think is pretty good. Then the course books cover a wide variety of topics. So it's expanding all the time, expanding their knowledge of English. And again, if they don't understand, then explain and encouragement every time. But I do think that the course books that are used are good books.
Yes.
So I would recommend them.
Okay, John. So adding on what you have mentioned earlier, and could you just provide us some challenges, as well as the strategy, so that teachers, not only native speakers, but also Cambodian teachers can use to teach English better?
I think the English teachers are doing a good job, yes.
Yeah.
I know some of the class sizes are quite large, but I try to make the time to go round all the students so no student feels left out.
Yeah.
My teaching methods are to focus on the individual, encourage the individual, and try to give them a better understanding of what's outside Cambodia.
Could you just send any comments to student parents as far as a student to study in PVA school?
I would say yes, choose PVA school. It's the teachers are helpful and the equipment is good equipment. Classrooms are spacious, the class sizes, the amount of students is not too large. So I would recommend PVA General Education School, most definitely.
Yes.
It's a good place to send your child.
To study in PVA school.
To study in PVA school, yes.
Adding on that, we have a big canteen. Canteen, so that student can choose different kinds of food that are not that do not affect their health.
Just sweets.
Not no sweets. Okay, thank you very much. He come to the end of the interview with John, and after you watching this video, and I hope that you will send your kids, your children, to study Khmer or English in PVA school, because PVA schools not only provide your kids, your children knowledge, but also safe in learning, and also they can learn with native speakers who can speak English very well. Thank you very much.